Welcome to the animals sections of Jurong Lake Gardens, in Singapore. Exploring and discover. Cycling and walking. Cycling and walking, while surrounded by nature. In the morning, go from the entrance pavilion. A higher sense of well-being has been linked to having access to nature. We could simply marvel at the exquisite intricacy of nature. Turn left to Closure Cove. Using bike lane and park connectors, without utilizing traffic roads, can conveniently park hop while enjoying numerous fun and leisure activities. Cycling and walking are excellent forms of moderate exercise that promote overall health. Turn right to Closure Cove of Jurong Lake Gardens. Closure Cove is a free water playground. It operates from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday to Sunday. Monday is shut down for maintenance, except public holiday. Closure Cove bears the name of one of the ecopond's semi-aquatic plants. A white-breasted waterhen at the turtle pond promptly went back to its nest upon hearing the other waterhen's alarm call. The waterhen nest is most likely located in the thick foliage close to the water. An alert is raised when a predator approaches the nest too closely. Many turtles are busy swimming in the neighboring swamp, looking for food. They are making their way through the thick foliage toward the waterhen nest. One of the waterhens appears to be protecting and watching the nest, while the other is beginning to divert the predator's attention, leaving the nest far behind. Thus, the predator is perplexed. White-breasted waterhens are constantly on the lookout for potential predator. Often hiding in thick underbrush, waterhens are struggling to find food on the wetland's surface. Make loud, repeated, croaking cries in the breeding season. The turtle and the young one. Beautiful scene of turtles swimming with the young ones. They take pleasure in swimming and sunbathing. They are active all the time and looking for food. Without gills, turtles cannot take in oxygen from the water. Every turtle takes in air to survive. Adult turtles can hold their breath for quite a long time and coming up to take a breath when necessary. If a young turtle cannot get to the water's surface to breathe, its oxygen reserves will be quickly depleted and it could drown in a matter of minutes. It appears that the adult is assisting the younger one in reaching the water's surface, so it can breathe and survive. Turtle may appear to be pleased to see people. When we walk near to the pond, many turtles swim right up to the water surface to greet us. It looks like many turtles recognize the sight and sounds of humans. Discover a group of otters swimming and foraging for food while strolling around the pond. They feed on a variety of aquatic animals, including fish and frogs. Playful creatures, otters enjoy swimming in groups. They either live in families or in pairs. Smooth-coated otter is listed critically endangered in Singapore. It is fine to observe them from afar. Watching of moonset. In Jurong Lake, several otters are frequently spotted, swimming and hunting. The Otter and The Dog. An otter swims to the marsh to respond to a call from nature. An elderly dog is observing the otter with interest. The otter is daringly crossing the walking and cycling paths and moving toward the main traffic road. Otter may have realized that the main road posed a threat and turned around to return to the marsh. After completing its task, the otter headed back to the lake. Plantain squirrels have an innate fear of loud noises, unexpected movements, and unknown items. Understanding what scares squirrels can assist prevent them from agitated and protect their safety in their surroundings. They may be especially active in fall, when nuts are abundant. They are not territorial, but may defend the immediate area around a nest site. They mainly eat fruits and leaves, will jump at the chance to have insects. Plantain squirrels communicate via tail movements and vocalizations such as mating calls or anti-predator alerts. Plantain squirrel is a common native mammal in Singapore. When two squirrels are playing around, mating season is likely at hand. Turn right to Jurong Lake Floating Wetlands. Cycling and walking while enjoying the sights and sounds of nature. Turn right to Jurong Lake Floating Wetlands. Walking along the path and over the bridge being surrounded by greenery and with birds singing from the background. We are on the path of plant-filled enlightenment. Listening to birds singing makes us feel calm and at peace. At Jurong Lake Floating Wetlands, it offers stunning views of Jurong Lake and watching breathtaking sunrise and the sound of far-off, moving MRT train. It evokes feelings of peace and comfort. White-breasted waterhens are commonly seen singly or in pairs as they forage slowly in the open or staying hidden within dense vegetation hunting for food on the ground of the wetland. The sight of a white-breasted waterhen standing on top of a dense vegetation was a rare sight. It allowed close observation and photo-taking. Amazing waterhen reacting to the sound far-off moving MRT train, maintaining calm in a relaxing atmosphere. Walking far down the boardwalk, meet a green plumage white-grayish head and pinkish neck bird. Most probably is a pink-necked green pigeon. It's a surprise this green pigeon allowed close observation and photo taking at a distance of less than 2 meters. Species that are nomadic nor migratory responded to Jurong Lake Floating Wetland because there was abundance of bird food, such as seeds and insects. It looks like the green pigeon enjoy picking red cherry from the tree. For our safety, exit the boardwalk and move ashore when raining and thundering. Cycling and walking path to garden etiquette. An otter took a large fish from the lake, swam to the wetland and was encircled by monitor lizards. When it detects danger, the otter drops the fish and flees for its life. The ugly monitor eagerly took over the large fish and began eating. A pregnant monitor is approaching the ugly monitor in the hope of sharing the bait fish. The ugly monitor's response prevents the pregnant monitor from sharing the large fish. The pregnant monitor and the other monitors silently moved away from the ugly monitor to the lake and continued their hunting excursion. The ugly monitor continues to eat the large fish all by itself. Monitor lizards are robust, have keen claws, and don't hesitate to use them. When provoked or cornered, monitor lizards can become rather violent. It is preferable to ignore them. Are they embracing one another? They are most likely two male monitor lizards fighting each other. They push and embrace until they fall into the lake. Presumably, the victor is the one who remained at the battleground. The loser swims away in silence. Observing them from a distance is safe. A young monitor caught sight of a big fish and chose to feed. A larger monitor emerges and moves toward the young monitor. When the young monitor senses danger, it leaves the fish and the area behind. The larger monitor left after displaying no interest in the fish. The young monitor came back, picked up the fish, and began to eat. When grounded, the gray heron moves slowly and steadily. It is incredibly accurate when going hunting. Typically, these herons feed by themselves in their own feeding area. Typical foraging behavior includes staying still for a while before striking. A water monitor is swimming towards the gray heron. Halfway through the water monitor dive into the lake, it emerges behind the gray heron. The gray heron swiftly flees the water monitor after recognizing the threat. Turn right to entrance pavilion. The Hornbill and The Wing. It is unusual to see an oriental pied hornbill in the Jurong Lake Gardens. Seeing a hornbill is regarded as a happy charm, a lucky charm in certain cultures. It can represent positive improvements. We value your time and thoughtful attention. We sincerely hope you find our video entertaining. Thank you for watching.